Everybody at some point has asked the question, what should I be doing right now? And just either come up with no answer or one that they do not like, and so they won't be doing it. This is the fundamental question you ask when you just ate a big meal, or you're sitting in bed, or you've been scrolling for hours, you got fog brain, and you're tired. Nothing seems like a good option at the moment, so you tilt your head at the 90-degree angle, and then you go back to bed and you scroll on your phone for another hour, and then you feel like shit because you wasted so much time. I know, bro, because I've been there and I've done that 100 times. Well, the way to fix that I found in this book, and since then I have never ever fallen into this vicious cycle of wanting to be productive while I'm tired, and then just wanting to do something and not being able to do anything at all. This book poses several solutions to that problem, but the best one for me by far I call schedulizing. It's this really easy, practical step that takes basically no work that you can do with me right now if you have a notepad or a pencil, paper, whatever, anything to write on at all. Just whip it out. So you think about what you want to accomplish in the next 6 months, 1 year, or next few years. For me, this would be increasing my weighted pull-up, growing this YouTube channel, graduating with an aerospace engineering degree, and becoming more flexible. You should also have a few smaller goals that you're working on as well, but make sure the top ones, like for me graduating, getting stronger, those are the priority. Make sure you know what your priority is, basically. Now you want to look at those things that you want to accomplish. So for me, growing this channel, that would be posting videos. Graduating with a degree, that would be studying and getting good grades. Or for becoming more flexible, that'd be doing a bunch of different stretches to get more flexible. And all of these tasks also have subtasks. So for posting, that's recording, editing, scripting this video, stuff like that. And now you have to realize that all of your tasks also have subtasks that they're broken down into, and you have to figure out what those are too. The tip here is really, really easy, but it's going to be kind of annoying. So when you're in this I'm tired but want to be productive state, you have to find your easiest subtask and then start working on it. You have to force yourself into it, and that's going to feel hard because you're waking yourself up out of this groggy, gross state and putting yourself to work. Lucky for you, the second you do it, it gets way, way easier. It's like going and talking to a girl. It's really hard to decide to go talk to her, but the second that you do, it becomes so much easier. Once your legs start moving, you got it. It's easy. When you start working, there's this little loop that everybody gets wrong. It goes, action creates inspiration, creates motivation. And everybody gets it reversed, like backwards. They think it's motivation creates action. But that could not be further from the truth. Once you start taking action, you get inspired because you're like, oh, I can actually get this shit done. And then it becomes so much easier to take more action and work. So it's actually action creates inspiration, creates motivation. When you take that first step, you're so much more likely to actually finish because it motivates you to keep going. Your brain pumps out these reward chemicals because you're making progress. So just find your easiest subtask and force yourself to start working on it. I promise you this will make it so much easier. Another quick tip for me was actually to not talk about your goals with other people. And this sounds kind of counterintuitive because if you talk to other people about your goals, then they're gonna pressure you to complete them, right? No. Your brain has this little energy reserve in it that it saves for completing goals or at least making progress towards them. So when you talk to other people about these goals and they validate you, then your brain pumps out this little reward and it takes away from that energy store that you would get from actually making real progress. We all know the guy who suffers from this. He's like, I'm gonna start a business, I'm gonna start a podcast, and then he never actually makes any real progress. We all know that guy. He suffers from this problem because he goes and he talks about doing it. I'm gonna do this, and then his friends validate him. They say, yeah, go buddy, good job. And that validation actually keeps him from doing anything. It's like a trap, because why would he make any real progress if he could get all the same rewards from just talking about it? Why do the hard work to achieve this goal when you could get the same mental reward from only talking? So that's the tip. Just shut up and put in the work, because you will get the validation from working, and that will make you so much more likely to actually complete what you want to complete. Let people see you working towards this goal and let them compliment you for your work, not for talking about your work. So you got this, guys. Good luck I know you can do it. Here's a hug. Bow, 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 bow.